Today is the 5th of July, so I want to check out how people in America celebrate the 4th of July. Let's start with the first video. I pulled up a bunch of TikToks right here. This is average American on the 4th of July. Bro, what is this with the little flag on top of the burger? Okay, so you basically eat burgers and fries while watching the parade. You got an eagle right there on your window. Yeah, that sounds very realistic. Oh, even a cake. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why 13? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, celebrating, that sounds cool. Bro, I don't know. I hate this AI stuff. Free burgers. Is that actually a thing? Count me in if it is. Oh my god, that's a good looking burger. I mean, burgers, probably. Oh my god. Prime hydration. Taylor Swift. Okay, watching some concert in the stadium. In this case, it was the World Cup. This one is from 2024. Eating out, having a barbecue. That sounds awesome. Petting an eagle, having KFC. I guess this is KFC, right? A beer. Yeah, that sounds great. Bro. Oh my god, look at the belly. So you basically just eat all day long. That sounds like the best day of the year to me. I mean, that was my fourth pretty much exactly. Yeah, I mean, what else do you want to do? This is so accurate to me because I live in Canada and I've never went out of Canada, so I don't know what American actually looks like. Made by an AI or a European? Someone is saying average day in the Philippines. I mean, that sounds like a great day actually. Come on. I'm sure that Ice Cube had this video in mind when he wrote Today Was a Good Day. I don't remember the exact title, but yeah. Tourist in Spain asks about 4th of July fireworks.
Time did the fireworks start? What? 4th of July fireworks? We don't do that. Oh, do you know of another spot where we can watch them? There's no 4th of July here. Today's the 4th of July. Yes, but we don't celebrate. Why not? It's American Independence Day.
But wait. Is this something that actually happens? But you know what? If you have never left your country and then you suddenly travel to another country on a day that is being celebrated there, it will still kind of feel off. You know, I remember when I spent my Christmas in Egypt, that is a Muslim country, and everyone just went on their day without even celebrate or anything. It felt super weird. I really wanted to tell people, why don't you celebrate Christmas? I'm guessing this is kind of legit, you know?
It's the United States Independence Day. Exactly, where's the celebration? We don't do that. Wow. You really hate us that much? No, it's not our holiday. It's for everyone to celebrate. It's the 4th of July. It's a normal day. But there's a lot of American tourists here that want to celebrate. You can go to the club. We have children with us. You can go to the bar. We're not taking the kids to the bar. Why not? You can sit, have a drink, and the kids play. No, there's no 4th of July celebrations in the hotel at all? No. We came here to spend 4th of July.
I mean, probably if you go to the Hilton, spend a lot of money, or some other hotel chains from the US, you definitely will have some celebrations like that for national holidays from the America, right?
We can enjoy, have fun. Can't you just set up a fireworks show? No. Do you know of any 4th of July parties? No. Wow. We're not gonna get to celebrate? You are in Spain. Right now I'm in pain. You go to the beach, eat. Happy 4th! At what time did the fireworks start?
Oh my god, that was so funny. What the hell? Well, do you celebrate the independence of Spain? Yeah, they probably do. I'm from the UK. I moved to the US. My first manager asked me if we celebrate Independence Day in the UK. We are the reason countries have Independence Day. Bro, come on. This is the guy that you want to go have a beer in the pub. Oh my god. A feedback from my hotel in Amsterdam got this morning. Close by. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to read that. In Greece, we celebrate the 4th of July. It's the date that we won the European Football Championship in 2004. I still remember that. And it was in Portugal versus Portugal. Wow. I live in Thailand, and you will not believe how many people from USA are asking if there are any 4th of July celebrations going on this weekend. Wow. That's crazy. As an Italian exchange student in America, I actually found myself having this conversation with an American guy. I mean, yeah. Okay, you can still ask, you know, just don't go on like you hate us or stuff like that. You can just ask. There's nothing wrong with asking. Okay, what is going on right here with Donald Trump? Donald Trump steps outside of his bulletproof glass barrier after Freedom 250 speech. His hired hitman missed his cue. Yeah, that's just to tell you that even the other hit was all like, yeah, it wasn't real. It was done on purpose. I don't know. I truly cannot stand Donald Trump. I cannot. I feel like many people cannot, most probably. Me as soon as my American holiday is mentioned. I don't get it. What is going on? Why can't I understand this one? What is going on? No idea.
Hey, heat stroke! Yeah, you do heat stroke! Oh, you've been to the gym! How you sweat!
What the hell? Bro, they...
That's it. Can you sit, man? Don't mean to cramp you up here, sir. We ain't getting no AC. I got it.
This is so fucking ridiculous. Like, you're celebrating the day that your country got independence from colonialism, and you're celebrating the supremacy of a specific race. How fucked up is that? My face when I was 11, it was the 4th of July and I was at my grandparents' house in Oklahoma. I wanted to help my grandma make cookies, but she told me to go outside and play before dark. Wow. My face because I was upset, I couldn't help, so I went, bro, who do you think can read that fast? So I went outside with my brother to ride our bikes. He suggested we go to the country road. We weren't supposed to even go on, but I was upset, so I went. My face when we went about a quarter mile to this massively steep hill that was probably roughly at 35. Oh my god, I can't understand anything. Okay. Oh my god, I hate this type of videos. Fuck off. Look at you're
some incredible views of aircraft from all across the world who came by to celebrate America's 250th anniversary. This right here is the Royal Air Force's Red Arrow doing an American flag, and then of course red, white, and blue in beautiful formation. In this video here, you're seeing the backbone of the U.S. Air Force, the B-2 Spirit, the B-1 Bone, and the B-52 Strato Fortress, all flying together. This is a beautiful shot.
I think yesterday during the game, am I saying something stupid? I don't remember which game was it. I think it was yesterday's game that there was the fighter jets on top of the stadium flying and making the colors of USA.
And of course, you have to have the Blue Angels for July 4th. They were doing multiple formations throughout the entire day, flying over the Hudson. We then saw the French Air Force.
Why is it so boring though, the commentary? Come on. Show some appreciation, some passion. Not just saying, okay, sure, we got this one, then we got the other one. Bro.
Stop by and do some red, white, and blue. This was honestly probably the largest international air show we've had in New York City in many, many years. And to finish it out, of course, we had the American flag being flown over the Hudson.
Yeah, that was my first 4th of July in America as a European. Is this normal? Oh my god. Wow. I mean, it's not that insane. Come on. We got fireworks too. What are you talking about?
Earth is not the
I'm sure there are like other shots that they will show crazier fireworks than that one.
250th anniversary of America becoming an independent country.
No, it quite literally is the 250th anniversary of America becoming an independent country. But sure, let's hear you, the American who just hates America, who refuses to leave America. Let's hear what you have to say.
July 4th is the 250th anniversary of America stealing this nation, stealing this land from Native people while simultaneously spreading disease to those Native people, killing and raping those Native people to be able to call America their home.
The Declaration of Independence, July 4th, happened 170 years after the settlers arrived and encountered those Native Americans. You do understand that, right? We were declaring our freedom from the British with the Declaration of Independence, with the 4th of July. You want everybody to apologize for what we, not us, but our ancestors did to the indigenous peoples. Okay, sure. Right after you explain to me why this is the only conquest in human history that has to come with some inherited apology by people who were living hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years after said conquest occurred. You think that before Europeans arrived, that this continent was basically at peace, that there were all of these tribes living in harmony with nature, with each other, and then the white man just showed up and invented violence. That's just not true. It's a myth. Yep.
And I want to say something before we continue with this video, which is really nice, by the way. I will leave all the links in the description. We have this wrong belief that you're always the bad guy because you conquered this other land, which of course it's what bad guys does, because if we were really good guys, we wouldn't go and bother other people and try to gain more land for ourselves when we already have places where to live and we could be contented, but we never are. At least in history, come on. So yeah, we have this fake belief that people were just living happily over there, but it's been proven that those tribes were often at war with each other. So I'm sure that some of those tribes even joined with the settlers, with the European settlers and the American people to wipe out other tribes that they were in conflict with. I mean, that's actually what happened, if I'm not mistaken, in Mexico back then with the Aztecs, with Hernan Cortez, that most of the other tribes joined to beat the Aztecs because they were cannibals or something like that. Yeah, you don't want a society where cannibalism is being practiced, I'm guessing. At least for me. So yeah, but I don't know too much about American history, so if I'm saying something stupid, please call me out.
Ever heard of the Black Hills? Oh, I know you haven't. Sacred Lakota land taken by America, the most famous stolen land case in this country. The Lakota took the Black Hills from the Cheyenne by force around 1776, the same decade that America was founded. And then the Cheyenne took them from the Kiowa before that. Conquest on top of conquest on top of conquest by the natives. You ever heard of Crow Creek? Again, I know you haven't. It's in South Dakota. Nearly 500 men, women, and children were massacred. They were also mutilated and scalped. That was in the year 1325, a century before.
It's really crazy if you think about it, how fucked up as a race we all are. Like, it could be any race in any given time in the history of the world. People will always be murdering, trying to get what's not theirs, you know, always be in conflict. It's just in our nature, unfortunately. We always want peace, but I'm really afraid that it's not even a possibility. We're just like that. We're just wired like that.
Columbus was born, the bad white man who just brought all the other bad white men with him. The tribes of the Pacific Northwest, they ran hereditary slave societies. In some places, a quarter of the population was enslaved. I know you haven't heard of the Comanche, but just let me tell you, they built an actual empire on raiding and captive slave trade, and they drove the Apache off of the Southern Plains entirely. And I'm sure you've heard of the Aztecs. I know you don't know anything about them, but they were so brutal to their neighbors that when Cortez landed, tens of thousands of native warriors joined him to take them down. And one anthropologist ran the per capita number.
And it's very interesting. You should know about the Black Legend. I believe that's how it's called. The British made that up to make Spain look super bad to the eyes of everyone else around the world, saying that they were just there. They went and then just started to complete a genocide against the Aztecs, and they took their land, something like that, which is not true at all. Of course, they did that, but they didn't do that alone, because I believe there were just like maybe 1,000 or 2,000 Spanish people, Spaniards, and the Aztecs were like, I don't know, maybe 1 million. So how you even do that? Not even with the best technology you could do that. I mean, I'm guessing nowadays with nuclear bombs, yeah, but at the time, come on.
Numbers, the warfare deaths in many of the tribal societies were higher than 20th century Europe. So, that's how much they were killing each other. By the way, that would include both world wars. But, the white man's bad, right? The peaceful, mystical Indian thing, the myth that you're taught in school is a cartoon, and cartoons aren't real. You don't know history. You don't know how the world has always operated. So this apology you're asking for existing on conquered land. Every human alive is standing on conquered land. So, no thanks. And also, just understand again, the Declaration of Independence signifies our freedom, our separation from Britain after the American Revolution. It has nothing to do with 1607, or Jamestown, or Plymouth Rock. Get off of TikTok.
July
I love the ending. Get off TikTok. Let's go. I'm done. Mic drop. I'm not gonna do it because, yeah. That was great. That was great. Make sure to follow the moderate case. And I really hope that some of the white supremacy guys, the ones that we saw before, won't watch this video and then take it as, oh, you see, the white people is not bad. We are the best. Nah, come on, bro. Come on, come on. Let's learn about history before we formulate a judgment, okay? But let's not say that we're better than anyone else, because we are not. Everyone is equal.
Happy 4th of July, but please remember that 250 years of freedom is not true. That is just some shit-ass marketing tool. We have not been free for 250 years because slavery only ended 161 years ago, okay? Not 250.
I don't understand, why is that so difficult? Like, it's not, as the guy before said it, it's 250 years since they signed the Declaration of Independence. So you're celebrating the independence from the UK, from England, right? It's not the UK, it's England, from the British. Come on. You're not celebrating like human rights or stuff like that. Okay, I don't want to hear this.
Picture this. You're on the DC Metro just trying to get somewhere on 4th of July. Outside, the city is celebrating America turning 250. By an administration you're acutely aware emboldens racists, supports white nationalism, and celebrates hate. The doors open and you're surrounded.
How is this even legal? Like, I want to know, how is this even legal? I don't know. Like, it shouldn't be, right? It shouldn't be at all. Isn't it even illegal to wear masks that covers your face in public? I believe it should be.
Masked white men floods the car. Navy shirts, khaki pants, tan caps, Confederate flags. Well, for a black woman photographed in that exact car today.
Okay, this video took a dark turn. I thought I was gonna see only fun videos with cool celebration and all that, but yeah, that's what we have. So this is gonna be the last video I'm checking out.
Wasn't theoretical. It wasn't a headline. It was her body boxed in by men who believes the country isn't hers to occupy. This image, a black rider cornered in public transit by mass extremists, is extremely representative of the nation and is a microcosm for Trump's administration. The men on that train belong to the Patriot Front, a group born out of the wreckage of Charlottesville Unite the Right rally back in 2017 when Trump said they were very fine people on both sides. After that rally's backlash, the group's founder, Thomas Rousseau, understood that he couldn't use a swastika. That's too outright. That's too in your face. So the symbols changed, and they started using the Betsy Ross flags, the red, white, and blue shields, the language of lineage and birthright. What didn't change was the goal. A white ethno state built on the exclusion of Black, Latino, and immigrant Americans. Why do they feel safe enough to march unmasked confidently into a federal holiday chanting "Reclaim America" blocks from unification?
Oh my God.
Because extremism doesn't grow in isolation. These sentiments have been permitted from the top down. When political rhetoric at the highest level
And it's also funny if you think about it, because like before, America always had black people since they were importing the slaves from Africa. So what are you reclaiming? What are you even reclaiming? It was never just white people there. There were the natives, there were the white people, there were the slaves. What are you even reclaiming? You're just imagining something totally new and fucked up. You're not reclaiming anything.
with the Great Replacement theory, casts immigrants as invaders, and treats multiracial society as a problem to be solved, the rhetoric doesn't stay abstract. White nationalists don't hear policy. They hear that, oh, what we believe is a green light for us to enact this in real life outright.
They fought for a nation that was proud of its heritage, that was unashamed to say that America was built by and for the descendants of the European race, that was unafraid to say that we have a
race,
culture
what the fuck?
deeply steeped in the Anglo-Saxon traditions of our forebears.
That validation is exactly why Patriot Front has grown reportedly past 540 members nationwide while perfecting a specific tactic, the flash march. Sudden, choreographed, built for the camera, not for community. They don't march to persuade anyone standing in front of them. They march to manufacture footage, dominance theater for the algorithm. So when someone asks why America keeps circling back to race, the answer isn't in the textbooks. It was riding the metro through the nation's capital this weekend. For millions of Americans, race isn't a debate club topic. It's a body pressed against train doors, a face held still while men in masks film their own myth. The masks are old, the choreography is new, but the project is the same one it has always been, deciding out loud and on camera who gets to count as an American.
That is so fucked up. I started off this video super happy with cool imageries of fighter jets creating beautiful colors symbolizing the US flag, fireworks, and then we got to this shitty part. Yeah, I don't know. Feel kind of sad. I want to know, if you're watching this video from the US, what your thoughts are on these topics. Please let me know in the comment below. And yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video.